but it's more the energy of going on a big journey. And there's a rune for that called Rido, and that really speaks about the Vikings. When they, when the winter is gone and the sun is out, like spring sun, not this day-to-day sun, but spring sun is out after the harsh conditions, after the winter where we were stuck and couldn't do anything, then the sun is out, and then we are going on this big journey, And it wasn't so much actually about conquering the world. That wasn't their intention, but it was more about explore, boundless life, discover the unknown. That's literally the motivation behind those huge travels in the summertime of the Vikings, because they were very limited. They had kind of one art of trees, one sort of trees, these evergreen there, and they had not so much bountiful food and all that. It was very limited, right? I mean, you could survive, right? But still, when the sun is up and then you get kind of hungry, and not hungry to be sustained, but hungry for life, hungry for newness, hungry for experiences also. And the only charm that wanted to be on the table is this cocktail charm with like bountiful fruits, tropical vibes. So that's that, right? You want to explore the world, maybe literally, but maybe just in your fridge. Maybe it's just, okay, now I'm done with God's provision, bread and butter and surviving. Now I really want to enjoy all the bountiful fruits, like every day on a day-to-day basis. And they are so proud and happy when they come home and bring that to the table. And that's then the very moment when they do what this card says. And this is Pertro. And this is the big celebration when the people come together after the adventure and everything is overflowing on the table, and they make music and they tell their stories. And that's a big deal, to be able to tell a story. It's not so much about, just having goods on the table. So that's also a huge aspect of wealth, of course. It's this self-confidence and this happiness, this pure joy of having done that, having had that experience, having something to tell. You know how it is when people come back from holiday and they tell you all the super adventures they had, it's that. And here everyone comes together. It's like a big party. It's with music and dance and really. Also, they kind of do, just for fun, competition with shooting the bow or whatever, and playing. It's a lot about playing. Oh, I do have. That's interesting. Didn't expect that, but yes, I do have a bowl. It's always the bowl. Please let me know what that is with the bowl. Now we have a bowl of fruits. So let's keep that here. And the boundless life, I don't know where to put you. Maybe there. Good. And the energies, they just want to stay on the table, and the underworld energy can go support our cups here. Ooh, upside down. Yeah. So here is something that needs to be turned around and brought back into the picture, like how it really belongs. Cups turning upside again, upward again. Maybe there is even something that needs to be released. Something that needs to be healed and integrated, especially with this card. where I told you it's about going deep into, let's say, broken timelines. I was tuning into Celtic war scenes that were just lost, you know, like just lost, overpowered, everything, you know, broken, shattered. Maybe we need to get some pieces back together. I feel I do want to draw a card on that. There we go. Judgment. Yes, we need to bring that back alive. And isn't that the most beautiful judgment card we could get, with all the wings, all the white feathers, and again, totally same like that, coming out of the sky and with waves out of, yeah, wow. It's again air and water. So your intuition is key here, as well as your inspiration, as well, you know. It's as well in the mind, in the consciousness, as in the deep water of the soul. I mean, this is scorpionic energy, this is plutonic, this is really getting the deep water visible. And that's not the range of normal psychology where we understand our feelings. No, that's the buried feelings. That's the taboos of society. So that's totally the realm which is banned from everything. And kind of the card here is moving. So let's see. 4 of Pentacles. And it says literally prosperity. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I personally like 4 of Pentacles energy because it's stabilizing. Some people don't like it so much and think it's greedy or whatever, but you know, there is a lot of projection always with tarot, and we have to go with the decks, how they tell the story. And this deck clearly says this speaks about prosperity. And 4, that's like 1 coin in each corner. That's like all realms are cared for. That's, you know, it's a good card. It's a good card to be stable, to be grounded. And 4 being a yin number, being an even number, speaks about internal energy. So it's totally about finding a footing, a ground to be planted in, a ground to stand on. It's about the day-to-day needs. Dagas. Day to day. We go on this adventure to bring in the day-to-day, not only stability, by the way, but here then we are bringing in the fruits, right? And the fruits of our labor, that's not only literally fruits, but that's enjoyment. See? And again, it's doing and being. It's even enjoying your own work, using your own bolts and cups that you create. The next card is also moving, by the way. It says prevail, and it's the Knight of Pentacles. That's a clear guidance. That's what you're called to do. See, it's kind of a battle. But see, with the sun, and I see the golden energy here linking together. I love that. So yeah. Anything else with the Knight of Pentacles? No, they are saying, but just look again. Here are your spirit guides, directly linked with the sun, the light. They are there. They are guiding you. And that's why you shall kind of go step by step, because when we are integrating things that are so deeply buried that we aren't aware of them anymore, it's literally like what we spoke about before, drawing it out of the void. But it's really black. It's see, in the sea even here we do have visible, and then we do have the invisible here. And you can imagine that like veins in your blood, in your body, you know, where the blood streams through, or veins on earth, like ley lines, rivers, however you can envision that. And then there are those riverbeds dried out, you know, deserts, and they are called wadis, by the way, and there is no water in it, but it can carry water. And if you bring the water to the desert, then those wadis are full streaming. And then you have these oases where suddenly out of nowhere, you know, you can bring, even to the Vikings, they brought tropical stuff back home in the rough north, right? Which wouldn't grow there. But they dig them out somewhere, right? It's totally the same energy. Yeah, I love that. And I love also how this, in this Pertro card, she draw it like as if the person is in the universe, in the cosmos, and in a big party situation, it is always like that, that we merge with all around us. And this really speaks about huge group gathering, coming together and celebrating all together. And this also, you know, was showing how it's about bringing two rivers in alignment, right? Having the same direction, the same, yeah. And with the pink here, it's totally, again, this love. I mean, it's just love what moves us, I would say. So the next card, next two cards, they are saying, okay, the next is literally imagination with the Knight of Cups. I'm done. Yeah. And we do have the Knight of Swords, right? What was he saying, by the way? Wow, I'm just realizing we do have 3 knights. So this is truly the movement we shall go. So prevail, motivation, like push through, right? And imagination, which is the title of that card too. And then we have this one. Oh my goodness, the Two of Cups, which is this energy. Wow. And I just felt, can we move around maybe? Yes, we can. Let me do that. Works perfectly. And also, this just moved. But I like it how we do have the Two of Cups here, basically with the Six of Cups as a memory. We are bringing back to life, and here they are, the Two of Cups. But now it's time, they are saying, of course, to look at that card. It says, number 84, pink red, a candle in the wind, the awakening of a deep empathy for oneself and others. Yes, that's the essence of the Two of Cups card. And it says unity. So it's all about the unity consciousness. And that's why we do have the unconditional love in the purse as core value, right? Core value. I love that. Okay, so let's see what the next card is telling us. Ooh, 10 of Swords, violet. Ego death. What what's written? Change. It says change. Okay. So mental, that's the mental realm. That's the highest card. I mean, I know it's not liked, right? Ten of Swords, it's not liked in comparison to the 10 of Cups, where we do just dance underneath the rainbow. The 10 of Swords tells another story, but it fits very well with this storyline and with this and with Isis and Osiris and all that. So we are totally, it's totally right. It's totally in alignment. But it is the end. See? After that, we move over into the court cards. So it's the highest point of the experiences of the swords that also speaks to me of highest development of just, you know, all these insights, spiritual gifts with the violet here even. The key is violet for psychic and spiritual development. See? Psychic and spiritual development brings in the change. And I said that he here, in this party situation, this figure looks as if it's one with the universe. Like linked completely within, you know, unity. So yeah. So high mental abilities I see with that. And we do not see a person laying on the ground, you know, backstabbed. No, we just see 10 swords, like excess. Excess and excess. Yes, both. They are saying both. Like to the mental realm. Full growth in the mental realm. Makes sense, right? I love that for us. Totally. So, I'm not sure what to do now. They are drawing me to my deck. Okay. And they are also drawing me to this deck. This is a little thing I created. Actually, it was funny. I wanted to write music songs on that to channel. But the second I sat down with pen ready in the hand, and that's what they are telling, right? Let it come through, let it break through from wherever. I just channeled. And like 10 minutes later, I had a deck with shadow and light messages. And okay, so that's how it goes. And that was a 10 of Swords moment. It just flew through. It was a download breakthrough, right? It was just, and that's what that's about. That's why I should take that. So maybe we don't even need a card. But I mean, I feel like now that we are there, let's just ask the deck. This one they are saying, and this is a light message, and it says, I truly didn't know myself before I saw you. You are, I'm so sorry. I was nearly blind for a while, so I do struggle a little bit with my eyes every now and then. And you just have to bear with me, right? What? And I channeled that so fast. Ah, okay. Wow, okay. That's even, you know, my worst flaw here is kind of, I really say kind of a lot. And that's just because I'm lacking English vocabulary and I'm not used to speak slow. In my language, I have a wide range of vocabulary, and so whenever I'm missing something, I say kind of. I'm so sorry. And here it's also, okay, I truly didn't know myself before I saw you. You kind of switched me on, and that's that. So maybe there is a specific person involved which unlocked spiritual gifts like telepathy, which this is totally speaking about, totally. And this is then this person where it's like, wow, we can be, you know, this counterpart situation where you can be at the other side of the world, but still you feel them right next to you. It's bridging the separation we have on earth. And it also, and this card, interestingly, it's the only one that while I was laminating them, it had a little bit of problems there. So we can see the other underneath. And that also speaks to this with the Six of Cups, past life. This can also be just speaking about you and a past life, right? This is you in the spotlight. This is your past life. Being whatever, right? A high priestess, a magician, having a lot of skills with a bowl forming, right? Developed already. Interesting. So now they are saying, okay, time for this deck. That's the only one I have already printed and which is available for sale, but I'm working on a bunch of my things. I was just a little bit delayed because of my eyesight, as I said. Wow, that's so cool that this comes out. Makes so much sense. It says dream life. Just like the other card. Where is it? Where it says bound. Oh, there. See, now we have it as overall energy. Boundless life, you decide, discover the unknown, explore. And this is totally explore the unknown. The spiritual territory here. Telepathy and all of that. Wow. So now I want to read you this card, but you shall look at that again, please. Dream life. Your dreams aren't random. They are showing you exactly what is possible for you. No, not possible. Real. In a parallel timeline. Yeah, we were speaking about that a lot. How we bring it back. The parallel timeline. And here we do have the great with the fruits and all. See, the castle. We are good. And this is what you are dreaming. This is why we do have the Ten of Swords. You hold that in your mind, the vision. That's what you shall do. Hold the vision of the reality you feel already within you. Now my ears are ringing like crazy. Wow, I love that. And I do want to close it out. Are we good? Are we good? Where do you want to go? We want to bring Fehu into every day, and we want to see the Fehu in dagas, right? The wealth in every day. We want to really have that experience that our daily, day-to-day, and see, it's an infinite symbol also, that this mirrors, this reality mirrors our dream reality. That's what we are manifesting, actually. Wow, that's big. That's big. So this is literally the subconscious becoming conscious, and it's, wow. I mean, judgment, that's wow. That's just before the world, right? And this is speaking about the world, basically. It's on a day-to-day basis, you experience it all. See? All. And that even looks a little bit like the castle. 222. Wow. Like the castle in the Ten of Cups. So yeah. Though you channel it through the Ten of Swords. And it's even painful, I must say, with being Osiris here in pieces. But we do have Anubis as an ally, and Isis watching over us, and angels, and all that. But our purpose is to bring it, to awaken, to reawaken these timelines, and to weave them into, with a feather. Have you seen that? It just now points directly to the center. I love that. So that's our purpose. And I shall put her here because she dreams it. And yeah, this belongs totally here, right? To the soulmate. So now I feel it's perfect. We are good. And we can even open the purse, I feel, and let the vulnerability here out. See, this is wonderful with the King of Cups and King of Cups, Knight of Cups, I wanted to say, but yeah. The King of Cups, then, he is the embodiment of that very energy. And the King of Cups is, of course, holding, living there and holding this timeline on a daily basis. And yeah, we do have all active energies here on the table, by the way. That's interesting. All the knights, that's really doing. It's like, go, push, and be open to receive here, and weave it in with this recognition and appreciation for what you see. Appreciation is a big thing, because I mentioned that also, that we should appreciate the sun and spring, as well as the mornings, as well as everything what is around us on a daily basis. So that's that again, daily basis, right? That's great to end it with. I love that. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening that long. I love that. And I wish you all the best with that beautiful experience, right? I don't know what I wanted to do right now, but yeah, maybe I really wanted to form a heart, which I usually don't. But yeah, so let's do that. I love you, collective. Bye-bye. Wow, now I'm seeing 555 coming. Yes, there it is. I just saw 0550, and then it was like a countdown to the 555, and this also said change, so I kind of wanted to have that in the screen. Okay, bye, see you soon. Oh, I want to show you the card underneath the deck also. It's Isis herself, like High Priestess energy. She wants to be here and say yes, we're good. See, it's all good. Where can she go? Right here, because that's an anchor too, right? Okay. Yeah. And this speaks so much about the energy of receiving. Beautiful reading, really. I love it. So, have a good time. Bye-bye. Oh no, I'm again back. They are saying he also needs to be there. So he was right underneath her. And then they say it's good. But because I said you're becoming a King of Cups. No, actually you're becoming a King of Swords. In your day-to-day precision, I'm hearing. It's all about the precision. And it's very much about the mental realm. So that was important. And we had that with a feather. With the writing, I even mentioned channeling, you know, how I was writing down. And people are channeling songs and writing books all the time. So whatever there is that you can bring down, channel down. Some people even, they write things out on paper that they don't understand. There are things channeled like that. And with these 10 swords, and with all this void and vortex thing, and how important it is for you to be this golden egg, to hold the space for that, I absolutely feel, yeah, now they are even showing me this fish symbol for infinite wealth, and also that it's open inside. See, we need to be open to receive it. And what we are receiving here with the Knight of Cups, that's about the receiving, and it totally is here. Imagination, right? The water and the air coming together, and see the yellow, that's kind of that's the downloads, that shows where the light goes and how you shall speak it. You know, you hear it, you see it, you speak it, you feel it, you know it. It's all in your sensory then. And that's even why it was so important to focus on your sensor, you know, on your sensory organs. And yeah. Okay. Are we good now? I guess. Okay. So, that's the outcome. Love that. Bye-bye. I hope I'm not annoying you, but can you see how Isis, even she has the moon right at her feet? See? And the feet are literally the connection to the underworld then. It's underneath, right? Huh. I mean, it's a high priestess, but I just say Isis because I feel her presence. And of course, Christ consciousness. We had that already, and now it's just confirmed. And this confirms, yeah. I would say it's crystal clear now. And we can go with that. Bye-bye. Yes, we can, they are saying. I split the deck and now we have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's so funny. And the 5 of Wands wanted to show itself before also, came with him. And so he is creating the growth. It's this, and he, that's just, you know, an aspect of self. That's that very energy of being precise and just totally in tune with the mental realm, with the moon beyond the throne and the sword piercing through the world. It's really about this connection of worlds, and see how he brings it into the day-to-day, into the daggers. He is that one. It's like Pluto embodied, right? It's like, yeah. And it's the underworld becoming, ooh, Osiris, right? Wow. So Isis and Osiris. Ooh. Growth. And he managed to grow a child and to hold an empire and to, you know, hold the sun within the earthly realm, receive the sun. That's that. So that was a little extra channeling. And with the 5 of Wands being here, there's also the 10 of Wands underneath. So that's a lot of wands. That's a lot of growth, actually. A lot of, yeah. With the green underneath, it's like that's all moving. It's a lot of movement, and we saw that with the wand, with the knights, that there is a lot of movement. And of course, the year of the fire horse, it's an energy that comes towards us and gets us, just like you jump on a horse, right? And then you are so much faster. It's so much better. And that's, again, what the spirit guides are telling. That's what we are doing. We are the conduit. The spirit guides are like a horse to get all these wisdom, knowledge, whatever it is, these downloads down, right? Downloaded or uploaded even from the underworld. It's a lot of uploading with this moon here and all the moons. So that's literally earth energy. And I was so drawn to always saying, yeah, it's the maternal line. So that's kind of Mother Earth energy. It's in the earth. And the parts of Osiris, they were, of course, also shattered all over the world. So that's confirmed. It's not that we are downloading from, you know, alien civilizations, Arcturian wisdom here right now in this reading. No, this is about getting parts of soul together. Together. Oh, together. See, together. And it's really about being vulnerable with Osiris and Isis, but still prevail, right? Prevail. You know what's on the table. You feel it. And this also tells a story about authentic truth, I feel. It's not about fake wealth. It's about the real sensation. It's about being hugged in this fabric of love. I like to call that the Lily Potter spell, where nothing can actually harm you. Not even Osiris could be destroyed, because Isis' love was able, she was so strong, to weave him back together. That's a beautiful story also. Take it how it resonates, right, in your life. Maybe there is a person, a counterpart, that you are weaving back together. And maybe you both do that for, you know, mutual. Or maybe one holds the connection to earth and one holds the connection to the sky. I don't know. This is a collective reading, so you know how it resonates for you. And I guess that's really it. Is it that? Yes, they are saying, yes, that's cool. Okay, we're good. I love you very much, and I hope to see you soon.